Is the Tai Lopez social media marketing agency program needed? And how I met with a billionaire for my first client. I got a meeting later with a band. Just thought I'd make this video right quick for you guys. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say up front, I didn't actually take Tai Lopez's program. I actually knew someone that had already taken it, and I got a few of their videos. And so, just from what I saw, I'm gonna be letting you know if you should actually be taking the program or not. Now, I was already doing marketing before this program even started. I was already looking to do social media marketing and stuff like that with the company I already had, which is Next to Greatness, because I also do film and photography. But my roommate, he was saying I shouldn't just try and be like an all-in-one company. I should, you know, just stick to basically kind of almost one thing. So when I actually saw this program, it got the idea that I should just make another marketing company just off to itself and just have other people working within that company. Now, like I said, I was already kind of doing marketing before this. I actually worked for a company. I did their marketing, and the owner of their company, which I also done some photography and stuff for, he was saying that I probably chose the wrong career. Speaking on photography and videography, he was like, "You should be doing marketing." And so that had already it kind of got the idea spinning in my head that like I mean I already like marketing. I was already studying marketing. I was going to school for it, and I've been reading books and books and books on different marketing. I'll probably do another video on which books you guys can probably read for things like that to get better. And so yeah, I was already really into marketing. I already loved marketing. And so when I saw this program and how he was going about doing it, I was just like, man, I could potentially just make another company and just do marketing within that company and just be able to leave the other one, which I already have, is the like a creative production company with photography and videography and things like that. Just leave that one to itself to do it and just have them just be like sister companies, whatever. So, how I met with a billionaire for my first client. Now, just along with any of the other things I've done, as far as like my photography and videography and films and stuff like that, music, it all comes down to who you know. And so I was able to move pretty quickly within that industry, the fashion industry, and stuff like that, just because of the people I knew, and I was able to do great work up front, and they liked it, so they recommended me to these people and these people, these people. So same again with the marketing stuff. It was actually my assistant that works with this other company. She was the one that told me, "Hey, this company is looking for a social media marketing person. Their social media isn't all that good." And so she was telling me that basically they were just looking for somebody to help out. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly who it is and what I'll be doing. I'll save that for another video. Uh, but the potential from doing work with just this company is big, because if I do a great job with them, they have he owns a lot of other businesses, so I could potentially end up doing it for his other businesses. Even then, if I just do it for this one alone, it could potentially be the only client that I actually need. Now, how I went about meeting with them, like I said, she knew him. She recommended him to me, and so it was funny, man, because I was stressing out. I was still finishing my website. Like I hadn't even started the website yet, and because I was getting a lot of other things prepared, prices and such, and that'll be like something you also learn within the Tai Lopez program, pricing your packages and all that type of stuff. So, and he also tells you about storytelling and things like that. Which me being a filmmaker, it was something I was already into. I was already into storytelling. So the night before, man, I was working on like proposal things, contracts, and agreements, and just so many things. Like I didn't actually, I wouldn't even say finish. I finished up enough to the point like that morning, right before I left for the meeting, I finished up enough to where I felt a little bit comfortable because I've already been doing marketing, and I already had a good feeling of where I wanted to go with the conversation from the get go. And so I designed the website that night. The night before, I probably stayed up till about 2 or 3, maybe 4 o'clock in the morning. I think I woke up about 9 o'clock that morning to get ready for the meeting. And so I basically took in everything that I knew. I wrote up like a little, I guess, brochure type of thing, and went in with the meeting. I was telling him this and that, like, this is what it's good for. This is why it will help out your company because they were already using marketing other ways, television, radio, things of that sort. And I also, like the whole week before, I checked out their marketing, their social media marketing. I checked out all of their social media pages, and I basically just did an audit on it. And I made note of the things that they weren't doing right and some things they were missing out on, because it's certain things that if you don't do it, like your customer just they'll think that you don't care. So it was just a number of things, which I'll explain in a different video. I don't want to make this video too long, but so when I got into that meeting, I pointed out all of the things that they were doing wrong on social media, how it could be corrected. I also took the initiative to check out their competitors, and I told them what their competitors were doing and what their competitors were doing wrong, and some of the things they were doing right. I also researched the industry that they were in, brought up some ideas and other companies that had done different campaigns and whatnot on social media and stuff that had worked, and other things that I had learned from a lot of the books that I read. And he was really impressed with that. But he was also, I mean, he was already psyched for it, you know, for like by himself. He said he doesn't use social media, but he understood the way the world is going, which is mostly towards social media and marketing, like in that area. And so he was also giving, like, saying the ideas that he had, which were basically a lot of the ideas I had. So I mean, it was like the meeting went great, man. He's a really good person. And so with the next 2 weeks, we're actually going to be getting started on that, and I'll probably give you guys like a little bit of an insight on how that stuff goes. Like I said, I don't want to get just too much into detail right now because this video is already almost 9 minutes long. So now, with all that being said, do I recommend that you guys take the Tai Lopez program? And I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, man. Even though I haven't taken the program directly, I do have a lot of the videos from the program, and just some of the things that they were talking about within the program. Some of those ideas I didn't really, I wouldn't say I didn't think of, but I'm just saying I didn't really think of. I thought of them, but I thought they may not work, or I probably just didn't put too much thought process into it. But so, and I believe that you can never really stop learning, especially when it comes to something that's ever evolving like social media. Because I mean, like I said, I've been reading tons of books on it, and I'm always looking for a new book on marketing and things like that. So yeah, like anything, even if you take Tai Lopez's program, I recommend, if you can, probably find another program as well that you can take and, you know, learn things from that. So yeah, I'm about to go get ready for this meeting, you guys. If you guys did have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be giving you an update on everything. Also, I'll be I'll be meeting with some other potential clients later, and I have another friend that's gonna be starting another business that I'll be doing their things and stuff for. So, see you guys later.